All right. Well, thank you so much. I really appreciate your time.
Thank you for having me.
Yes, of course. I want to start off and ask you, how does your approach differ when you are writing a song for another artist versus when you're writing for yourself?
When I write for other artists, I focus on their story and color. For drama OSTs, I need to capture the emotions of scene. And for K-pop, it's all about the polish and mass appeal. But when it's my own music, it's 100% my story. I keep asking myself, what sound I want to make and what words I want to say. Um, that process feels closer to the pure joy of making music.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
love that. Well, you've worked on a lot of K-drama soundtracks. So, what is the process like for creating a song that has to fit a specific scene or mood?
Yeah, the key in drama music is capturing the flow of emotions in a scene. Um, it has to reflect the character's feeling and situation, while still having a strong melody. Um, if the music is too strong in color, it won't match the video. So
Mhm.
I try to keep originality at a balanced level. Sometimes I even watch a favorite drama, mute it, and compose along with it.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
I love that.
that's
Can
a
you
secret.
Yeah, that's a thing. I love it. I love that. I would something I would never have thought of. So I love that you do that.
Yeah.
Can you share a story behind one of your most memorable collaborations with a K-pop artist?
Yeah, working with 17th DK, the Korean name is Dogyum, was unforgettable. He's always known as an amazing vocalist, but watching him refine even the smallest breath showed me his sincerity. It inspired me to treat my own music with the same care and honesty.
Oh, I love that. So you learned from him. I love that so much. So how do you maintain a balance between current trends in like the K-pop industry and then keeping your own distinct musical style?
Yeah, writing for K-pop means creating melodies that feel familiar and easy to connect with. At the same time, the artist's unique color has to shine through. I always aim for what I call familiar freshness. In my solo work, I give myself more freedom to experiment while still using the precision I learned from OSTs and K-pop.
That's great. So what would you say the most challenging part of the production process is for you?
Yeah, the hardest part is being responsible for everything from writing lyrics and melodies to the finer engineering. Sometimes I need to be creative and experimental. Other times logical and precise. It feels like having um, two side of myself working at once, and always pushing for the best result can be though.
That's great. So your EP is titled Basecamp, which I got to hear a little snippet of it. It sounds amazing.
I
Um,
think.
you're welcome. You're welcome. So, what is the meaning behind that title, and how does it represent the themes of the album?
For me, love was more than just happiness. It was shelter that gave me strength in life's journey. Um, that's why I choose the word base camp.
Mhm.
The album follows a day from morning to night at base camp, carrying the message that love is both a place to rest and the courage to start again.
Now, so how's your experience as a behind the scenes producer influenced your work as a solo artist?
Yeah, as a producer, I always balancing between market appeal and originality. Yeah, music is both personal art and part of popular culture, you know.
Mhm.
Yeah, that same tug of war shaped my solo work too. I thought a lot about how to keep my own voice while still making music that people can enjoy.
Absolutely. So, which track on Basecamp would you say is the most personal for you to write and why?
Um, uh, the most personal song is the final track, Campfire. It reflects my wish to keep love alive like glowing embers, even after the fire fades. In reality, that fire went out, but I hope to carry the feeling into future love.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh, I love that. Which would you say was the most challenging for you?
Yeah. The hardest track was track number two, Boy Scout. I wanted to feel simple but powerful. So it took endless trials and revisions. Um, it was the only song where I got help from other musicians to bring it to my life, like kind of drummer or guitarist and mastering engineer.
Mhm. So, how would you describe your style of music to someone who's just getting to know you?
Uh, I describe my music as a vintage yet fresh. It blends indie rock, surf rock, and dream pop, a sound that can feel raw but also dreamy. I take retro influence from the past and reinterpret them with my own sensibility. Yeah.
Awesome. So, what advice would you give to an aspiring singer, songwriter, or producers in the Korean music industry?
Um, I think the most important thing is finding your own color. The K-pop market is very competitive and challenges quickly. Um, but the music that lasts is the one that truly reflects the artist. Study the trends, but never forget to show your own voice. The tougher the competition, the more you need to lean into your uniqueness.
Mhm. I love that. I think that's such great advice. Uh,
Yeah.
who would you say are some of your biggest musical influences?
I grew up listening to everything from punk rock to hip hop. So many artists come to my mind. But if I had to choose one, I'd say Pharrell Williams.
I
You like
love
that?
him. I
Yeah, yeah,
love Pharrell.
yeah. I really love him. He managed to stay trendy for decades without losing his own color, and he's loved by so many people like you and me.
Yep.
Yeah, that's the kind of musician I want to be too.
I love that. I love that you mentioned him, and I was like, yes, yes, I love
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
him.
The best choice.
Yeah, he's so great. He's so talented. What is one goal that you still hope to achieve in your career?
My biggest goal isn't about numbers or achievements. It's to keep making music consistently, like for Williams.
Mm-hmm.
If my songs can post someone's day and bring them comfort, that's success to me. Um, in the long run, I'd love to keep building conversations with the global indie scene.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
I love it. And then, what can fans expect to see from you next? Are there any new projects you're working on, or maybe a style that you're excited to explore next?
Yeah, I plan to keep working on drama OSTs while steadily releasing new solo music. Lately, I've been drawn to like Britpop for its freedom and accessibility, and I want to bring that into my songs. I also hope to connect more with the global indie scene and eventually meet fans face to face on my different stages.
Mm-hmm. Go on
Yeah,
tour. Come
yeah,
to the US. It's so
thank,
easy to do, right? Just
yeah.
go on
I hope,
tour.
I hope so. Yeah.